Hello there my pretty, adorable, and lovely friends. How are you? I hope you are doing great. So this is the second part of episode 3 and to be honest this is really sad, so get your tissue and your ice cream cause you'll need it. I'm really sorry for making you wait a whole week, but I had to study a lot for my math, English, and Latin tests, so I hope you'll forgive me. I plan to do in the next part, of course if you want another part, 𝖗𝗚𝗦𝗙𝗚𝗠𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗏, so tell me if you'd like this idea. Oh yes, there will be some errors and stuff, because I edited this at night, when I was very sleepy so please, don't get angry at me, or unsubscribe because I'll cry. 𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗙𝗥 guys, before we start I want to recommend you one of the best and coolest sites, where to buy anime merch and girls stuff with affordable prices and very good quality. Its name is Beautiful Halo and they seriously have amazing things, like look at these, they have Haikyuu sweaters and sets of every team, My Hero Academias, Attack on Titans, Dragon Balls, Demon Slayers, Hunter x Hunters, Fairy Tales merch and a lot of other animes merch. And look at this amazing girls clothes. They are really cool. If you want to buy from them, which I recommend, you also have some discount codes in my description, so check them out. So what to say, take advantage of the discounts, and remember to use the links in my description, to buy yourself a lot of cool stuff. Okay, now that everything has been said, I'll leave you to the video, enjoy. Daisuki turned off his phone. He couldn't believe he treated Suga like that. Suga was just trying to make up for his errors and he assumed shit, and fucked up everything. Daisuki was about to have a mental breakdown. Oh my god, he murmured. Why did this happen? Why was I such a bad boyfriend lately? It isn't the first time we had the exams. Then why did this happen? He was losing his calm. There's no explanation. It was just my fault. My fucking fault. Fuck. He stood up quickly and threw the lamp he had on his desk against the wall. It made the typical sound of breaking glass. He felt like he did the same thing to Suga's heart. The tears started falling down his eyes. I have to make up for my errors. He unblocked his phone and opened the messages. He cried even more when he saw that pin chat, the one with Suga. Daisuki didn't even notice that his boyfriend sent him a message 2 days ago and he didn't read it. It said, "Hey, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Anyways, I just wanted to remind you to study well. I love you." In that moment Daisuki realized he wasn't strong enough to text him. It would have been too disrespectful to Suga. His sobbing was echoing throughout the room. He fell on the ground and covered his face with his hands. I'm sorry, a whisper. Those words were just an imperceptible whisper broken by his sobs. He kept repeating them looking at the photo on his desk. I love you so much. Then his breath returned regular. His sobbing stopped. He fell asleep. Silence. As soon as he read about the party on the GC, Tsukishima felt like the worst person on earth. He was in the wrong. He made Yamaguchi feel like shit, and he made him fall apart with that stupid lyric prank. Tsukishima's breath was irregular and heavy. He was trying his best for not letting these tears out his eyes. He took off his glasses and scratched his eyes. He was obviously not going to text or call his boyfriend. He had no right to do it. He wanted to give him his time and space, as it should be. He stood up from his desk chair and lied down on his bed. He couldn't make his breath regular, so he decided to distract himself. He took his iPod and his headphones. He put the shuffle mode, but as soon as he heard the first note of that song, he burst into tears. Yamaguchi was sick that day, so Tsukishima decided to go to his to be with him. They were both lying on Yam's bed. Tsukishima was listening to music as his usual. 𝗗𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏. He didn't respond. Oh, 𝗗𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Nothing. Yamaguchi knew he wasn't asleep because his eyes were open, looking at an indefinite point on the ceiling. 𝗗𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. He was really into his music. Yamaguchi asked himself how special that song must have been to make his boyfriend go into that trance state. 𝗗𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. He shook him a little. HM, is everything good? Oh yeah, I was calling you. I guess you were listening to a very good song. 𝙗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝙙𝙚𝗏 blushed a bit. Oh no, it wasn't that special. Can I listen to it, please? No. Oh come on. I said no. 𝙗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 wasn't looking into his boyfriend's eyes because he knew that he couldn't say no to 𝗗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏's face when he wants something. Yams knew this, so he took Suki's face with his hands and made him look straight into his eyes. Please do it for your sick boyfriend. Okay fine. Yay. But it's not that special. I warned you. Okay no problem. If you like it, then I'll like it too. Suki was blushing. 𝙗𝗫𝗫𝗏𝗏, hehe, take these. 𝗗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 wore Suki's headphones. 𝙗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 sighed. Okay now listen to it. Hehe okay. The music starts. 𝗗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 closes his eyes and listened carefully to each word of that song. The song ends. Wow, it's just wow. Did you like it? Yes. 𝗗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 wore one of his best smiles and looked at 𝙗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏. I decided, this will be our song. Why haha, it's a breakup song, so it doesn't make much sense. I know, but if it will happen I want you to know that I'd do the same things the singer said in the song, but I think we'll never leave each other because I know I'll never hurt you, and you too, because I love you. 𝙗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 was very touched by Yam's words. He was about to cry, but his pride would not let him cry. TCH, I love you too. 𝗗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 smiled like if those words healed him from his sickness. Come here. 𝗗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 fell asleep quickly. 𝙗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 was still thinking about Yam's words. He couldn't help but smile. My little Yams, you are the best thing that have ever happened to me. I'll never thank you enough. He kissed his forehead. I'll do my best to not hurt you. I love you so much. I'll never say it to you enough. 𝙗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏 was sobbing. Suddenly he started to sing, even if his voice was broken by his crying.
I climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix all our broken. 'Cause I need you to see you are the reason.
He could not talk anymore, but he said one last thing. Goemon, 𝗗𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏. I didn't keep the promise, Goemon. Bokuto was there, at home alone lying down on his bed, crying out loud, because he hurt his Akashi. I'm sorry, he was sobbing with tears. I'm so sorry Akashi. I don't know why I did this, but I can assure you that I never meant to hurt you, or make you feel sad in any way. I love you too much to do it. As he pronounced those last words he started to cry even louder. He also didn't want to get up, because his bed still smelled like Akashi. It smelled like home. Hey Akashi, I love you so much, but you already know it. It was 7:11 p.m. Akashi was coming over to Bokuto's house. They wanted to study together. As soon as Akashi pressed the doorbell, Bokuto jumped on him hugging him. Akashi, I missed you. We literally were together till 2 hours ago, but I missed you too. Let's go inside. Yeah sure. They got inside and went upstairs to Bokuto's room. Bokuto lay down heavily on his bed. Akashi instead sat on his boyfriend's chair. Bokuto-san, we must study. We have an important test tomorrow. I know, but I don't feel like studying. You know that if you don't pass this test you won't be able to play volleyball anymore. Bokuto stood up abruptly. Yes, the coach said it yesterday. But I noticed that you were too busy waiting for him to stop talking so that you could start playing with the ball. Oh no, Bokuto sighed. Okay, Akashi smiled proudly. This is my Bokuto. Yeah, let's start. Okay, they studied for 4 hours. Finally, yes, finally, they both were exhausted. Akashi looked at his phone and saw the time. Oh my god, it's so late. We studied a lot. Yeah, okay, now I have to go home. What? No, I won't let you go at this time of the night. You'll stay here, but no buts. It's dangerous outside. Now call your parents and tell them that you are spending the night here. Fine. Yay. Akashi called his mom and told her, okay, bye mom. Akashi put the phone down. She said it's fine. Yes, I'll give you some clothes. Thank you. No problem. I'm honored if you gave me your ace shirt. It means that I'm really special. Bakuto looked at his boyfriend with a sad and mad face. Of course you are. I love you so much. I would do anything for you. Or, I love you too. Come here. They didn't say a word for a while. There was an absolute silence until, hey Akashi, they both were very sleepy. You know that I love you more than my life, don't you? A tender laugh escaped Akashi. Of course Bakuto, I love you too. Good night babe, good night. I hope you know that nothing changed. I love you even more than before, if it is possible. He couldn't speak properly anymore. I love you more than my life Akashi, more than anything else.